Twice-exceptional children are those who have extraordinary abilities, gifts, talents in particular areas, but some challenging weaknesses in others. They may have to do with executive functioning, the ability to pay attention, social skills, and those challenges get in their way of developing their gifts and talents. I think it's very important to teachers to realize that they have students in their classrooms who are really bright, but have challenges that are interfering with their ability to produce good work. But what happens, teachers are paying too much attention to what the children cannot do rather than equal attention to what they can do. So what I would like teachers to think about is, instead of that child is not reading, that child is not writing, ask yourself, what does that child do? How can I understand how that child learns by what that child is producing? It might be a wonderful model in Legos to show its engineering ability versus writing about gears in an essay. So please give kids strength-based choices so that they can tell you easily what it is that they do know. I think it's important for parents to have hope. Your children have wonderful talents, and someday they're going to do great things. So we need to help them along the way. And I think two things that you can do would be to make sure the school understands what their challenges are and make sure they get the right support that they need. But on the other hand, you need to be in charge of being an opportunity maker. You need to involve them in those areas where their gifts and talents and interests are developed. And you need to let the school know where their talents are as well, as sometimes they just might be hidden in the classroom. Too often, twice-exceptional students perceive themselves as not being smart. They can't do the simple things that many of their classmates can do. And if you don't think you can do something, then you don't put the energy in to doing it. And this is called self-efficacy, the perception that you can perform a task. It's the little engine that could theory. If you think you could climb that hill, my gosh, you will work hard to do it. But if you think you can't, you won't do it. And so that is what we mean by self-efficacy, the perception of your ability. We have children who are dually identified, so it makes sense that they would need dual differentiation because they need differentiation that's going to address their challenges. On the other hand, they also need differentiation that addresses their strengths. To put them together, it's dual differentiation. But let me give you an example. Say you have a very bright child who doesn't know how to read well. And so to give them a man can fan when they're 8 years old and thinking like a 12-year-old is insulting. But if you gave them a poem from Emily Dickinson, listen to these words. A word is dead when it is said. Some say, I say, it just begins to live that day. Those words are simple words, words that they can read. But the thought, the idea, the concept is very complex, and it's something these kids could get their minds around. Dual differentiation.